A wise man once told me our culture and heritage teaches us everything. Teaches us the difference between good and bad. Teaches us the difference between right and wrong. Teaches us how to manage poverty and how to get rich. When we contemplate on the comfort and courage, we realize there is so much anger and hatred in the garbage, and we begin to ask ourselves various questions. Is it the biological system or the atmospheric system? Yeah! At the center of 10 gigantic stones, standing within the flying fresh green-colored golden star of old. 1960, 1961, 1972, and here we are, 10 great suns, completely whole, gorgeous to uphold, full to upload, and a big toilet to download. Man, guess, key, mom. That we forget so soon the greenish sweet color of Njama Njama, or the joyful smile on Grandma's face while making kum. Chapalo. Oh, I remember when you were growing, all you ever wanted was to wash your hands up to this level, tap 3 times in your palm and roll it through your hands till it enters your mouth. Today, all you want to do is eat hamburger, shawarma and pizza. Some years back, you enjoyed licking your fingers after eating sweet achu, okok, sanga and eru. But today, the biggest achievement is when using spoon, fork and knife to eat traditional meals. Some call it modernity. Others say it's maturity, man. So tell me, what if all our forefathers were all modern and mature? What if our mothers had painted long nails and Brazilian hair? And what if all we spoke was good morning, bonjour, not dreaming and bebe, what if everyone was a realistic graduate with that suits, no galora and no color? And yet they call us African. Because it is our nature and we represent true cultures. Amongst us, we feel the temperature. In every literature, we exercise that subculture, and the leisure gives us a pleasure to seek for exposure, man. Yes. Called culture is underrated, but yet it lives amongst us and brings us closer. And here we are, gathered, and I write this words because I see a beautiful ancestral world, but I fear that someday our children will go to school and learn about 50 Cent, Beyonce, and Rihanna instead of Mahmoud Zimbabwe, Afuapom, and Richard Bona. So please, help me. Yes, please. To journey into the animals. And throughout the process, I want you to constantly ask yourself this question. Yes. What is life? Yes. Yes.
Here to tell them to be conscious, to be aware, to transcend the mind, journey into the animus, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't cancel the fact that your show will be a shit show. Anyways, there is a fine dark-skinned girl in the audience. Oh man, she's so fine. I can imagine all the exciting things we could do with her tonight. What do you say?
Chairman, please, this is not the moment. Please, this is not the moment.
After all this hard work, you need some gentle, warm massage. Let's just say I'm helping us out.
You're helping us out. You're helping us out. You're helping us out. Okay. Dear manhood, I am conscious that I am a handsome, nice-looking guy, eloquent and intelligent with a bright future. I equally know that God made you to serve me, not me to serve you. I am aware of the many beautiful girls out there, though I really don't care, neither do I fear, but somehow you always get me scared. Dear manhood, I presume God detailed explain your role in my life was to give way to a new life through a wife, and not live a reckless life with one purpose in mind. Dear manhood, I am truly sorry if you're hurt seeing all these curvy African beauties with no means to touch. I know you're cold in there. You need to feel warm, you need to be stretched, you need to drink milk in instant pleasure, but please, be calm, bro. For in the future, you're guaranteed golden treasures. Dear manhood, occasionally I get mad at you, but I must admit there is nothing as pleasant as being connected to you. You are eager, I understand, but please, patience should be a key. Dear manhood, bear with me when I tell you I enjoy it. Of course I do, because it tastes good. I mean, who doesn't? But just so you know, my existence depends on you, and I wouldn't let you ruin that because you're too weak to be strong. You wanted us to talk? Okay, fine, let's talk. Let's talk. First off, you can't have a sip of liquor without creating ideas, and it is never just a sip for you. And lately I've been feeling funny visiting the doctor's office. Thanks to you, they now know my name, they know my face, and maybe my date of death too. And that is because each time I try protecting us, we get uncomfortable. And now they tell me I have too many visitors in my house. If I'm not careful, they will seize life away from me. Too many visitors now. Too many visitors. You brought them in, dear manhood. And even though it's not all on you, I think we should re-establish the rules without you reminding me of how good it was with B, or how many hours it lasted with D, or the 6 rounds we had with B. Trust me, I am tired. I am tired of your insatiable thoughts. I am tired of your satanic plans. I am tired of your every quick attempt to make me a father with no strategy, no means. I am tired of feeding you while you waste it all on futility. Trust me, I am tired of you. I am tired. You have imprisoned many. Some in their minds, others in a physical cage. And it's funny, you don't have a mind of your own, yet you think and make decisions for many. Thanks to you, all men are looked at and judged the same, persecuted before trial, guilty, even as victims. You see the chaos you cause, puts you parallel to the curse. And so when they hear of rape, they nail you before investigating your innocence. Judge you per side of the book. You become an enemy to the society. You are abused and tortured, deprived of freedom and spat on. Nothing you say will sound reasonable. Everything you say will sound cocky. What happened to not guilty or to proven guilty? What happened to listening to both sides of the story? What happened to the law? What happened to the law? See, these days everyone is fighting for women's rights. Sometimes against a man's right, the society equates a man's violence and has no one fighting for him, has no one defending him, and even when he is granted innocence, no one helps with the trauma, no one helps with the losses. To many, he still considered the rapist while the false accuser goes unpunished, and no one talks about it. After all men are strong as well. So dear manhood, you see, every man is wrong even when he is right. And the woman is always right even when she is wrong. That is just the business.
The world has become a mixture of deep pain and sadness, and somehow everyone is okay with it. There is a voice in your head. It controls your inner thoughts and has effects on how you see the outside world. That voice is talking to you right now. It talks to you at all times. The voice is equally talking to this young man. Please, pay attention.
Start now, bro. You can do this. They are waiting on you. No. Ça fait plus de 7 ans que tu fais ça. Plus de 7 ans que tu montes sur scène.
Je sais, mais
You are a loser. I can't do this. What if I speak bad English? What if my accent isn't good enough? What if my gestures are ridiculous? What if I fail? What am I even doing here? You are a loser.
Jayce. 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 Focus. This is your moment. You have to be strong, okay? Stay active. There is no way you can focus. There is no way you can focus. There is no way you can focus. You can't focus.
I'm drowning. I'm suffocating. I'm drowning it. It's been like this for days, weeks, months. I've been gasping for air. I am drowning. Hands to the surface. I'm not waving. I'm drowning. I'm terrified. I'm lonely. I'm broken. My eyes are glassy. My body is frozen. My feet are cold. My skin is dark. I'm drowning. Too weak to swim. I'm deep down, almost lifeless, breathing water into my lungs. I'm drowning in an ocean of invisible sharks. In a cage with no exit, and somehow I am at peace. At peace with this darkness, I find solace in drowning. I live in two-dimensional realms. One is real, the other is blurry. One is reality, the other in my mind, an illusion. One is terrifying, the other is peaceful and calm. One is uncontrollable, I have absolute control over the other. I am the chess master, I play the cards, dot the I's, write the script, shoot, direct, I am the main actor, the sole spectator. Everything is fantastic with my neurons cheering at my stupidity. I am drowning. I'm drowning. I can't face the reality in front of me, so I fold myself into the fears I can't face. I create imaginary happiness in my subconscious. I am drowning in the trenches. It's terrifying. I'm drowning in these trenches. It's horrific. I'm drowning in the trenches. I can't breathe. I'm terrified. I'm lonely. I'm broken.
Did they like it? Did they enjoy it? No one is clapping. You're not good at this. We can never make it. I have to quit. This will be my last. Remember what Auntie A said? She said you're useless, and Auntie F said no one can ever get entertained by what you do. I mean, you're useless, you can never make it, There is no way you're going to make it. There is absolutely no way you're going to make it.
My mind is a dark place. Darkness that defies definition. Unending mental confrontations have been drowning in my visions, led by a voice of confusion. You see, it's talking. It's always talking. Even when I don't want him to, he stays talking. People tell me things, I take them too personal. That's not me. You piss me off, I let it slide. That's not me. I'm not supposed to fail in life. Oh yeah, the perfection is I'm supposed to do it perfect or perfect. The black Superman, no soft spots, hard as a rock, maybe stronger than the rock. Perfect or perfect. If not, I go back to research, dancing to his footsteps. There is a noise in my head. There is a voice in your head. He tells you who to hate, who to betray, when to get angry, when to feel petty. He's constantly seeking for validation and fulfillment, love and attention, fame and security. Disrupt the person, he becomes defensive. He will judge and complain, make you feel depressed and worthless. There is a voice in your head. It feeds on stored energy from the past, generating self-destructive thoughts. Then you identify with these thoughts, thereby energizing your psyche with the voices. You see, true happiness comes from solving problems. Growth is change. Change is painful. Humans are fearful, and so they punish the mind, giving it too much to carry. You spend eternity searching for what to make you happy, and finally you achieve it. All of it. And yet, you are still unhappy. You can't stop him from talking. You can't stop them from talking. Sometimes they are wrong, other times they are right, but in all they are just confused and dark. And so when the space you find yourself in is dark, you invent light. Because you cannot spend all your days in the dark. You cannot spend all your days traveling. Journey your consciousness and spirit into the mind. Be conscious that you are not the you in your mind. Your friends, enemies, fantasies, and world imagined lives there, but not you. Just be aware and constantly journey into the animus. Constantly journey into the animus. Constantly journey into the animus. Okay.
Show, baby.
Hello, people. Thank you. I hope you're feeling too sad tonight. You're extremely sad. But I see people smiling. You're not supposed to smile. We're journeying, and it's a serious journey. So I want to see your faces as ugly as possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Jayce Tyh. I am your artist for tonight. And tonight we are journeying into the animus. We are journeying into the animus. I'm not getting you like but we are journeying into the
Animus.
No, let's do this again. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the 7th of July 2023, we are journeying into the
Animus.
Yeah, man. Okay, so now I want us to tell stories. Like very beautiful stories. Afin, can I have the second mic, please? Thank you. We're telling stories, like really beautiful stories. So, who wants to tell the story tonight? If you want to tell the story tonight, let me see your hand up, please. Okay, we'll be telling stories on God, on art, on spirituality, on humanity. So I'll have the mic, and I'll pass the mic around, so start thinking. It's an interactive night, we are journeying together. It's not my journey, it's our journey, so we journey together. So, it's Friday night. Standing here right now, I feel terrified. Feels like today would be my last day on this place, but I'm not talking about death. Because even with life's pickles, I still enjoy living life the way it is, and I believe we all do. So let's consider you tap in from my energy tonight and feel terrified too. Tell me your stories. They could be sad ones, but it's fine anyways. The world is an unhappy place, and most of the times, humans feed on more unhappiness because that is actually what makes us happy. So tell me your stories. Tell me your stories about art. Mike. Is it? Okay, tell me your stories about art. Thank you. There is a storyteller here. Tell me your stories about art. You have 5 lines. Tell me a story about art.
Histoire.
Raconte.
Histoire, oh. Il était une fois dans un village appelé Kolé-Boudon. I know my story. Thank you.
Okay. That is the role of a narrator. Tell me your stories about art. Tell me your stories about art. Is it this fine, melodious, intellectual words you think you're listening to? Or you're simply waiting on the next artist to come up on stage? Is there more to its aesthetics and beauty you seek to discover, or you could dig deeper into these words to find it more peaceful and powerful? Tell me your stories about God and spirituality. What is the story about God and spirituality? You don't tell? Okay. Story about God and spirituality. 5 lines. Yes, 5 lines. 5 lines.
Avant que le jour ne soit, tam tcha ka feu que port, avant que la terre ne soit, tam nem ka feu que shine, before the sun shines. Shut the port.
Okay.
God is there.
Okay. God is there always. God is there always. Tell me your stories about God and spirituality. Tell me your stories about God and spirituality. Do you throw praises at Him when He lifts you up and would go down to cursing Him when your sins fail you? Trust me. I know you're battling with issues. I know you're obsessed with gold, but can it really save your soul when the mountains are cold? Because it is what it is, and your soul will never be proud of you wherever it goes. So you, sister, tell me your stories about love. Tell me your stories about love. You look so beautiful. You have a red hat. I like your makeup. I like your hair. I like your shoe. I like your shoe. Like I really like your shoe. Tell me your stories about love.
Story. I'm heartbroken, so I can say anything right now.
Okay, so sister, tell me your stories about love. How many times have you had your heart broken? Was it painful? Did you enjoy it? Did you learn your lessons, or you jumped onto the next relationship with a boy or girl who told you I love you and you believed? And that was the dawn of another heartbreak. You see, sweetheart, you have to learn to understand that love is not a word, it is an action. It is not spoken, it is performed. You shouldn't see or hear it, you should feel it, because it is the deepest connection that can happen with anybody only if it is real. So tell me your stories about adulthood and humanity. What's the story on adulthood and humanity? Adulthood and humanity, I mean, we are all adults here, of course. Adulthood and humanity? Anybody?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, man. Sounds pretty. Adulthood and humanity.
Story. I'm not hearing anything. Story. My parents are my greatest inspirators.
Okay.
My father is a performer before I ever dream of performing.
Yes, sir.
One day my father came back very drunk, and because he was drunk, my mother was like, "How could you come back this late?" And while she was shouting in the house, she said she would not open the door for my father. There was a river beside our house. My father said, "If you don't open me that door, I'll go fall inside the water, die today soon."
Yes.
I was just inside watching. My father took a stone, threw inside the water. My mother was inside. She was, "Hey, this man can do like this and drown." And guess what? My mother, as usual, when they want to go to bed, they will sleep with their nightie or just something short. My mother opened the door. Immediately she went out. My father sneaked in and closed the door. And my father was like, "Tell me, woman, where are you coming with this kind of dressing?"
Where are you coming with this kind of dressing? Adulthood and humanity. Okay, so tell me your stories about adulthood and humanity. I know the road is rough, life is tough. Well, no one ever said it would be easy, and people will never understand why you are the way you are. So don't say shit to them. Some will understand from their level of perception. Some will use it against you. Some will find a way to misunderstand you. Others may listen while struggling with deeper inner battles, and some will make you feel safe and sell your secrets for a penny. But in all this, which one are you? Which one are you? Are you the man who thinks a woman's place is the kitchen? Are you the woman who thinks men are not supposed to cry because they are strong? Are you the Christian who thinks Christianity is going to church? Are you the doctor who serves strictly after the first installment has been paid? You say your time is money, but can your money buy time when life is at stake and death is the only resolution? You see, these days there is no grain of humanity left in humans, but somehow everyone is a saint. So tell me your stories about death. I've lost a couple of friends this year. You've lost people too. And in every second of every minute of every day, there will be someone at the morgue you know, or your paths must have crossed in the days of old, and you know what that means. So what if the world ended a long time ago? What if dying is actually living from a different dimension, but we are too blind to see, simply because the dictionary tells us to breathe is to live, and we believe. And see, truly, I don't know if any of these words make sense, but in all, I hope you find peace. Thank you.
We are not there clapping.
Listen. Do you hear the silence?
People, I want you to listen carefully. Do you feel this emptiness? No vehicles on the road. All shops are closed. Markets are scanty. Schools empty. Please tell me you feel this emptiness, because deep down I do. I am drowning. It echoes like the recent incident in Fako. I don't understand, but let's just say we are not tired. Let's assume everything is fine. At least that is what it looks like. So we interact our minds over the media. Creates new connections, some for pleasures, others for purpose. Purchase newly released gadgets and life continues. Everything is fine, of course. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. But ask me how. Ask me how it feels like to be home. Ask me how it feels like to be back home. Ask me how it feels like to be home, and I will tell you I don't want to be back home. Please ask me how it feels like to be home and seize every joy from my face, heart and soul. Please ask me how it feels like to be home, and I will tell you my people now idolize suffering, for home is no longer home. Home has become a war zone. It is an unending story. I see bullets getting fired as we speak. Parents lamenting the loss of a seed. I see see newborns referred to as orphans before their name in souls getting trained. Don't be the history, this will be the plan for right now. C'est pas l'histoire que nous avions prévu d'écrire. C'est pas l'histoire, c'est pas l'histoire, c'est pas l'histoire. Don't be the history, this will be the plan. So okay for right now, we need for work, we need for check out, we need for see us, we need fix the team for ourselves and for our people here, because don't be the history, please. Don't be the history, don't be the history, this will be the plan. So okay for right now.
Last breath. There is no fire, no drive. Man is conditioned by religion, nationality, and culture. Many at times fighting against his very own biological nature. To become someone else than his real self. Man wants to be free, yet man cannot pay the price for freedom. And someone once told me, humans have suffered so long, so much that they now enjoy suffering. Man spends times fighting over artificial insecurities, whereas the real suffering is in his mind. I miss those days. I miss those days when life was still precious, when love was love, trust still trust, and sex had value. I miss those days when humanity was still golden, when doing good was a norm. Today, everyone wants to be rewarded for everything.
Everyone.
wants to be rewarded for everything.
What happened to the universe rewarding us?
What happened to the universe rewarding us? I miss those days.
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 I miss those days when relationships had value. Today, relationships consist of people interacting with their bodies. Others interacting with their business plans. Everyone has a primary objective, and love is always secondary. I miss those days. I miss those days, and I equally like my shoe. You see the shoe? You see the shoe? Oh, you can't see the shoe, but I actually like the shoe. You can't see it because you don't have the right eyes to be able to see the shoe, but I like the shoe. 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 I like the shoe.
Challenge to grow your life. We do not know what is correct. But really be a fan of those.
I like the shoe.
I like the shoe.
You like it too?
You like it too?
I like the shoe.
Hey, I like my shoe.
I like my shoe. You like it too? Go buy it too. The shoe is good. I buy a new. Go buy it too.
Hey, I like the shoe.
You like it too?
Hey,
I buy a new. You like it too?
I boss the king. I like the fish. The men they love me. I like my shoe. They chop wish. They hate on me. It's Scène and News. I post the G. I'm used to the BS like Hendrix. But I go straight to the beat. I'll be back with a new one.
I like my shoe.
Don't get mad. I'm a powerful lady. I suffer road. Taking back what the melody from my mom. They're the same one and spread it out to the wall like a. Right now, got a cape and an axe like a Viking. New vibe, I'll go to the trenches. New voice, now walk to the vision. I walk down the mission. Hey, I like my shoe. I like this shoe. I like this shoe. You like this shoe? 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 Hey, there you go. I like my shoe. I like my shoe. You like that too? Go buy it too. Hey, the shit is good. Buy it new. Go buy it too. I like the shoe. Hey, you like that too? I buy it new. You like that too? Go buy it too. Hey, I like my shoe. You like that too? Go buy it too. Go buy it too. The shit is good. I buy it new. Go buy it too. Hey, I like the shoe. You like that too?
I like my shoe. I like my shoe.
Alright, I cook my chop. I cook my food, you bring me a spoon, I cook for you. You wanna jazz, you see me the food? And I lost that pet that. Gonna do shoot, then I bought that. And I like them. I never put a load of my brain. You get better tested on the ground prints. Anyhow, we know the time phase. Try to bring my work and make a fine grace. Like waitress, make mistakes, I'm human. You can dislike me, it's normal. Anytime I bounce in a day, my shit is a loose that day. I like my shoe, I like this shoe, I like this shoe. You like this shoe, you like this shoe, you like this shoe, you like this shoe, you like this shoe. Shush. I like my shoe. I like my shoe. Hey, I like the shoe. You like them too? I like the shoe. Hey, I like my shoe.
I like my shoe.
You like it too?
Hey, go shoe. Hey, my shoe. Donne-nous ta chaussure après.
Oui. Alright. Are you guys sad enough? Can we continue?
Yeah!
Okay. So, I should be proud enough to say I am African. I should be proud enough to say I am Nelson Mandela, but there is a hidden part in me yearning for Trump. I loved Black Michael, but would prefer the White Jackson. I must be stupid enough to envy winter, autumn, summer, spring, and forget I come from a place with just rainy and dry season. I really want to speak through my nostrils, you know. I want to have a pointed nose, blue eyes, and curly hair. I want to wake up one morning and insult black people of how stupid they are, send them back to the plantations and torture them until they die in my ships and I throw them off. Because I am superior and they inferior. So you tell me, what is black? I have read stories I don't know if I should or shouldn't be proud of. Stories I can't tell, but in all, I am African. I am African. They say my ways are archaic. Well, I'm still connected to the ancestors. They say my accent is native. I tell them native is my identity. They laugh at our artifacts, call them objects. Objects we seem to have no control over because they now decorate international museums, and that is our glory. They called us primitive, called us a broken people with feeble minds and no future, and then everything stopped. Silence, questions, voices. So tell me, what is black? Is it everything theory they say it is? Is being black a brother hating on another brother? Is it growing fat on pension money? Is it taking off campaign mask after day one in power? Please tell me, what is black? Is it the color or the mentality? Is it the poverty? Is it the famine? Is being black the hungry, angry look on our faces? Is it seeking for greener path outside Africa for reasons my soul won't let my pen tell you? Maybe. Maybe I started on the wrong pattern. Maybe I'm using the wrong notes to sing the right song. I know you think you know where I'm driving. I know, sorry, you don't. For these are no tales, they are relics from reality transcending human existence. For where I come from, black is not all what we are. You see, where I come from is mother to humankind, a dark continent that brightens the world, home to the greatest archaeological, architectural, and literary achievements. Where I come from is blessed with gold, platinum, and diamond. You see, where I come from is a mystery to the eyes, magic to the soul, comfort to the body, and peace to the mind. From the Sahara to the Kilimanjaro to Black River Canyon, today is the tomorrow Africa will always be proud of. You see, where I come from is home to everyone. For a person is a person through other persons. A place of rich culture where nature sings our lullabies and our musical giants journey our spirits to the land of the forefathers.
Where I come from, black is not all what we are. Quote arts, sports, business, technology. Today is the tomorrow a cable I will always be proud of. The people who fought so hard for freedom and equality for centuries. Africa has been healing, generating abilities to go beyond our inheritance, and that is our agenda. Agenda 2063 for a glorified and dignified Africa. Yeah. Okay. Amongst us we have some really, really gentlemen, and the ones who work and toil to provide for their families. And I'm talking about the men in the building right now. So please, everybody, if you're with me and if you're enjoying this journey, can I get a round of applause for all the men in the house, please? Okay, so right now we are doing the last poem. I'm not supposed to say last, but I will say last. And for me to perform this poem, I want to perform this poem with all the men. I told you it's an interactive performance, right? So please, all the ladies, you can help me do this. I want all the men on stage. I want all the men on stage. I want all the men on stage. 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 I want all of the men. I want them all on stage. All on stage. Mon français va voler aujourd'hui. Each Iceman stage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want all the men on stage. All the men on stage. Okay. All the men on stage. All the men on stage. All the men on stage. All the men. All the men. Even though you're in band, I want to see you on stage. I want to see you on stage. I want to see you on stage. Okay, now, so this is how you position yourselves. So there is going to be a video that will be projected. So please stand side by side. So I want to see some people standing this way and some people standing this way. Okay, all the men on stage. All the men on stage. Is every man on stage? Oh, I see 2 men there. Je veux que tous les hommes montent sur scène, pardon. Je veux parler le français. All the men, I want to see you on stage. Okay, so now, while you're on stage, I'll perform for us, but I'll perform with the ladies. So, oh wow, it's like I have many wives. I have many wives. Come sit here. Okay, so lights out, Mr. Pepper. So I'm with the ladies. I have many women. Lights out. Les lumières sur scène, on the thing. Pardon. Oui, les lumières sur scène, on the thing. Two. Thank you. So, poursuit, Mr. Gerard. I am a woman, okay? I am a woman. Do I have women in me? I am a woman. I beat, I cheat, no. I snub on my husband, he cries, I find that funny. Don't they say men are strong? I have a couple of friends who share my philosophies too. You share my philosophy, right, Chooks? Nice. And together we will conquer this world full of fools, because that is what great minds do. Okay. Show me a great man who made it without a wife, and I'll show you a series of mighty women who made it without husbands. Yes. We don't need them. They need us.
How many times have you heard them say a woman's space is the kitchen? How many times have you heard them say a woman has no space in society? You see, the men clean the dishes while the men handle the switches while the women clean the dishes. Remember, a culture that says a woman is nothing, has nothing to offer when a woman becomes something. I am a woman. Growing up, I wanted to be the perfect wife. From telenovelas and romance series, I gathered tips and tricks on how to make him a happy man. You know, sloppy thoughts of mine, you know, greasing through my spine. And now I have a mind of mine with ideas to be mine. You can call it brutal or whatever, it's fine. If you all think I'm unkind, but please, just don't cross the line. Else you want to dine with the dinosaurs, and I bet you it's dangerous. I am a woman. I am the architect of life. Show me any other gender who does same, and I'll bow and worship him like a king with no crown. You see, from the fetus of their ancestors, their molecules bonded to create a single reaction, not chemical but physical. Their minds programmed to execute violence, their bodies to commit atrocities, and their mouths to speak evil. That is the song. It's been playing for long, and we all know it's wrong. So please, as you look up to them right now, tell them we are tired.
We are tired.
Tell them we need peace.
We need peace.
And by peace, we don't mean a peaceful peace. Okay, we don't mean a warful peace, but a peaceful peace. I am a woman. I know you listen to these words and you feel confused. Look, I am not saying I am ungrateful God made me a woman. I'm talking about them, actually. I'm not saying the cooking, cleaning, laundry are above me. I am not saying I want it all. No, I am not saying that. I simply want to walk the streets and not be told I am the way I am because God made me a woman. No. I don't want my son bragging my mommy is a man because he sees me as the father figure. I really don't want that. I am a woman. And all I ask for is to be treated as a woman. So please, can we just give a couple of silence as we celebrate the women that are seated right here with us? You know, women are precious beings. It's true they're actually stubborn. Don't throw stones at me, please. But that's the truth. But you see, a woman is of great value, and that is why when you give a woman a house, a woman will always transform a house into a home. A woman is a multiplier. We all need them because they're precious. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all. That was the journey into the animus. Thank you. You guys can. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you. Okay, so now I really don't know what to say. Maybe Madam Eti should come help me with this mic. But before, I would like to call up the persons who actually helped me on stage with the journey. The persons with whom I walked backstage who sacrificed their time, their energy, their creativity to make sure we come up with this piece. I will first of all call up the stage performers. Dorcas Peters, please, can I have you on stage? The lady with the wonderful voice. Dorcas Peters, please. Okay. And then now we have another spoken word poet who accompanied me. June Elsa Rose, please, can we have you on stage? June Elsa Rose. Okay, and now for the drummer, Mr. Ayafon Lionel. Yama, please could you join us on stage? Wonderful, wonderful. God bless. And Mr. Afar, the mime, please could you join us? Yes, so I really want to use this opportunity to thank the Goethe-Institut for this opportunity given to me to be able to put my creativity into practice. It means a lot to me being able to express my thoughts the way I was able to do, and to see you connect with me the way you did. It means a lot to me. This performance, the journey into the animals, I don't know what to say about it, but it was just the performance as you saw it. I want to thank Mr. Pipa, who assisted me greatly with the light. He was not just a light technician, but he was a father throughout the working process. I equally want to thank Mr. Mark, who helped me with the sound. Thank you, bro. I want to thank the generosity of the guards and the ladies at the restaurant who made sure we had enough food to eat and what to drink equally. I want to thank Madam Eti, who had to deal with my boring and annoying ass at times, and my sweet Helen here, who helped me with a lot of things I had to do. So ladies and gentlemen, this was the journey into the animals. Thank you all.